From 500 findings to the 5 that actually matter. Every security team eventually hits the same wall. You run a scan, or you get an assessment back. And suddenly you're staring at hundreds, sometimes thousands of findings. Most of them are labeled medium severity. None of them are clearly wrong, but also, none of them are all that useful. You're not getting insight, you're getting noise. And the real question isn't, what did we find? It's, how do we decide what to fix first? The problem isn't detection, it's prioritization. In modern systems, detection isn't the hard part. You can detect far more than you can fix. That's true in infrastructure, it's true in cloud, and it's definitely true in security. So a good risk model doesn't just tell you what's broken, it helps you decide what actually matters. What's the real impact if this is exploited? How likely is it to happen? And if it does, would we even notice in time? That's the shift from finding issues to making decisions. You don't need a list, you need a heat map. Most teams drown in vulnerability lists because everything looks equally urgent. A simple risk heat map changes that. Think in 2 dimensions: impact, how bad this would be for the business; likelihood, how realistic the attack actually is. High impact and high likelihood, that's immediate action. Low impact and low likelihood, that's background noise. Everything else falls somewhere in between. The goal isn't perfect math, it's making priorities obvious at a glance. Clarity is what helps teams move faster. When engineers understand why something matters, they don't need to be chased. They fix the right things first. No one wants to close tickets forever. They want to reduce real risk. Clarity beats volume. Every time. Frameworks help, but only if they fit how you work. A lot of teams default to frameworks like NIST or ISO. That's not wrong. But the framework has to match reality. If you're deploying constantly, running across multiple clouds, and operating on fast-changing infrastructure, a static checklist won't reflect your real exposure. Your risk model should match your architecture, your delivery speed, your actual threat model. Otherwise, you're optimizing for compliance, not security. A risk model is a thinking tool. This is the part most teams miss. You're not building a dashboard. You're building a shared mental model. One that helps security, engineering, and leadership reason about risk the same way. A good model evolves as your system evolves. Still works when people leave. Scales as you ship faster. When it's working, it doesn't live in a report. It shows up in decisions. 3 questions that tell you if it's working. Are we prioritizing real business impact or just scanner output? Do engineers understand why something is urgent? Could we explain these decisions during an incident and still stand by them later? If not, the answer isn't more tools, it's a better model. That's what we help teams build at RemoteMore. But even if you do this in-house, remember, don't just catalog vulnerabilities. Build a system for focusing on what breaks your business. That's how you go from 500 findings to the 5 that actually matter.